Alright. Wait, you see it? You see it? I see you have good company.
She likes noodles, you know.
Noodles?
One fell on the floor, so I gave it to her. And then she was like, meow, meow, meow. I think she thinks they're worms. I keep saying it's a she, but I don't know if it's a she or a he. That skill is beyond me.
Let me check.
When they're so young, it's hard to tell.
What are you looking for?
Well, I would expect you to know, but I can help you. Ooh, it's hot.
Mr. Cow. Alright, easy. Yo, oh God. Alright. it would help if I put this project into perspective. What I'm building is a wardrobe area that we could hang clothes in. But I'm building it against an existing chest of drawers. So I already completed the one for the girls' room, for Healy's wardrobe. Now I have to work on Anna's closet. So what you would have seen me cut just now are the two side pieces that the height of it is 40¼ inches. But I need to figure out the width of the piece that goes across, or the length. I know it's 38 5/8, but the material thickness is 1.5 inches. So I just did, that's where I used, I think that instrument I used just now is called a caliper. So I would minus 38 5/8 from the 1.5 inches, because this material here sits between the side pieces. So I have 38 5/8 to minus 1.5 inches, which would give me the width that I need to cut this top piece here. This is the face frame that would sit on top of the carcass. By carcass, I don't mean dead body, I mean the body of the closet. This is a method of joinery which I'll use to attach the face frame to the carcass. In the past, I've used brad nails and pocket hole screws. My brother-in-law lent me this biscuit joiner to test it out, and I've tried it on the previous project. It worked really well. You see, these are the biscuits. So what it does is it inserts in this groove here. And now I could come and snap this in. What I'm looking for is that when I install this, I should have 3/4 inch on this side here. I should have a 3/4 inch overhang. That would ensure that things line up when I take it into the room and attach it to the wardrobe. So yeah, the mats look about right. 6/8 plus 3/8, which is half of this 3/4 inch material here. So that gives me the 1.8 inch. And we're looking about right. So I should have a 3/4 inch overhang here. 3/4 inch material occupies the front, and then a 1/2 inch overlay where the doors will come and sit. As this comes together, it will make a little bit more sense. So this is looking about right so far. Now that I've tested it, I'll try out one. There's a biscuit there in the slot. And they slip into one another. Eventually, I'll glue this together. If we have done this well, I should have a 1/2 inch overlay. I have developed an appreciation for mathematics. As someone who has failed mathematics multiple times, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's always a pleasure to surprise yourself when your mathematics good. While I was working, I glimpsed across at this notebook, which has no cover now, and I realized that this notebook has served me well for over a decade. Inside of this book, I have notes about building our house, I have notes about cupboard work, I have also in here notes of stories that I have written inside of here that are... Do you have any sort of books like this in your life? I know people who born around the 70s and 60s, they have the little pocket book with their phone numbers that they probably rely on more than their phone. So if you have a book that's special to you and you store your notes or addresses or phone numbers in, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what it is and yeah, how long it has served you. So the idea is that I'll put the biscuits into these holes that I've made in ply and on the pine that forms the face frame. And if I have done some good calculations, when this is all assembled, it will line up quite nicely with the side pieces that I was working on previously. I was a little bit of a panic there just now, but I thought this wasn't working. It is not working as expected. What's wrong here? France. Hey, pussycat. Them dogs are going to tear you up if they find you down here, you know. You gotta stay upstairs with your little brick foot. You ever see a drill before? Try it. Alright. I need to put you back upstairs because them dogs mightn't be too super duper kind to you, you know? So this cat kind of stumbled along about a day or two after Haley was asking for a cat. We haven't named him or her as yet. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I have not inspected the pussy to see. Yeah, so she's chilling out here. She spends, it is chilling out here. And what are your pronouns? Yeah, so this for now is an unidentified pussy that is hanging out with us, and I am enjoying her company, or its company, and the girls are also enjoying its company. Cow doesn't fancy this pussy, but the thing is I fancy the pussy, so the pussy here to stay for now. Well, if she stays, if it stays. So this is the top of the closet. I'll be using pocket holes to attach it to the side along with glue. Just out of curiosity, what is the garbage collection service like by you if you live in Trinidad and Tobago? That bag, I've placed that bag in there about 2 weeks ago, and it's still there. Where the kitty is? Where the cat is? They close to one another?
If you see how she watching the vacuum, like, what the sorcery is that?
Lucky duck. These here are some shelf pins that I installed in the event that I want to put a narrow shelf to the back of the wardrobe. These are some rack ends that I got. I got these at Carpenter's Edge. Elsewhere I've seen them for like about $10 to $15, but Carpenter's Edge had these for about $5.25, and they have a corresponding rod that they sell for about $88 for 10 feet. So I'm inclined to go that way instead of like that 1/2-inch conduit that you get and you fit into them, them long time kind of curtain setup. Yeah, I do like that styling. I want to see if I could fit this hardware before I actually do the assembly, so everything will already be in place. So this is the rod. It has the rack ends which I showed you earlier, and it has this corresponding support piece that you put at the top of the wardrobe, which I want to install this time around. Oi! What do you want? Battery? The charger? Oh, finished?
Yeah, please.
Okay, 1 minute. So this has to hang from the top of the wardrobe, and it'll have the rack ends that go into either side. The reason I want to install this is because this material is strong, yes, but it's a wide span for the wardrobe, so I want to put this to... Of course, I have the extra hassle now. If you install this to the center, what it does is your clothes, when you're hanging it, you no longer have a long run, you have a separator. So you just have a little hassle of removing your hanger, putting it on one side if you're adjusting your clothes. This is the top of the closet. This is the bracket that would support the rack I'm about to install. I think I'll really be confusing myself if I try to install this first at the top. Instead, I'll install these at the sides of the wardrobe, the rack ends. The base should be 2 7/8 from the wall. I forget that centerpiece sits between the two sides. So there's a next piece of mathematics there. I was hoping to continue a little bit further on today. In fact, I was hoping that when the top dried, that I would be able to begin painting that floor. Before you go, if you would like to see the video with me assembling this carcass and attaching the face frame to it, a video is going to pop up somewhere on the screen here. Click on it and I'll see you then. Take care. Bye.